Hello and welcome to That's Football. This is the Watchalong for Sweden versus Italy. It should be an absolute cracker. A lot of people were asking me why I'm not doing England versus Germany. Well, I'll tell you, I can guarantee you this should be a feisty game. It should be an absolute cracker, like I said, a scintillating game, purely because there's stuff riding on it. It means something. The England versus Germany game, a friendly. Both teams have qualified. This, Sweden versus Italy, there's two legs. I will be covering the second leg. I think it's Monday or Tuesday. This is the first leg. There's stuff riding on it. It means something. World Cup qualification is riding on this game. It should be an absolutely fantastic game, and I'll be here with you from start till finish. Evening, everyone. The teams are just singing their national anthems at the moment. I'll read you their team lineups. For Sweden, it's Olsen in goal with Kraft, Lindelof, Grankvist, and Augustsson. At making the back four. I do apologise if I don't pronounce these names right. Claesson, Larsson, Ekdal, Forsberg as the four midfielders, and Toivonen and Berg up top. For Italy, however, it's Buffon in goal. They actually do play a five at the back. With Barzagli, Bonucci and Chiellini, a fantastic three centre-backs making up that, like I said, three centre-back partnership, if you will, with Candreva as a right wing-back and Darmian, a Manchester United player, as a left wing-back, Parolo, De Rossi and Verratti as the three central midfielders, with Belotti and Immobile as the two strikers, I should say. So on paper, Italy have got a better team, but the Swedish, they've got passion, but so do Italy. Like I said, it should be an absolutely fantastic game. How is everyone? Pankaj, I've run out of Cokes today, mate. I do apologise. Sandeep says, my internet and TV are in two rooms again, so I'm leaving to watch Sweden versus Italy. Would love to watch football tonight. So bye, guys. See you tomorrow. I don't quite know what you mean, mate, but there you go. Nathan says, will there be any other watch-alongs this week? Just in terms of the schedule, this is obviously going to go on for about 2 hours from start to finish. Then tomorrow, I unfortunately cannot do Ireland-Denmark, but there will be some sort of kind of interactive, topical video in the middle of the day. I will be doing that. So look out for that. Subscribe and turn your notifications on because I'm not quite sure what time it will be yet. On Monday, there's a watch-along. On Tuesday, there's a watch-along. On Wednesday, I'll be doing England versus Brazil. And then on Thursday, I'll be doing some sort of Skype goal bridge. Basically, I'm going to try and do a video every day. That's going to be the new plan. Teams have finished singing their national anthems. Zlatan in the crowd cheering on Sweden. We've got a Swedish viewer here speaking some Swedish. If you are new to the channel, do get subscribing. As you can see, we're on 19,328 subscribers. The road to 20,000 subscribers starts today, or it started a few weeks ago, really. But do get subscribing if you haven't already. Click that subscribe button, show some support. So, the more people that subscribe, the more opinions that get involved. And that's what football's all about, isn't it? That's football, hence the name. I'll just read you out the forms of both teams to let you know how the both teams are kind of getting on recently. Obviously, some maybe been friendly, so they've all meant something. For Sweden, they've lost one. So in the last kind of 6 games, they've won, drawn, lost, won, and lost. Not facing easy opposition either. They beat France. They lost against Netherlands though. Norway, Bulgaria, Belarus, and Luxembourg, the other teams within those fixtures. For Italy, however, they beat Uruguay, they beat Liechtenstein, they lost to Spain 3-0, they beat Israel, they drew against Macedonia, and they beat Albania. So both teams with a relatively decent form, record. Italy, I'd say, kind of wins it on the form, but on the day, anything can happen. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to smash that like button. Come on, guys, says Corey JT MD for every new viewer that is watching today. I understand that there's not going to be a lot of you because Sweden versus Italy doesn't have a massive appeal. It's not a massive match, but I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. If you've got any Swedish or Italian viewers watching today, do remember to drop that subscribe, like Corey JT says, and show some support for the channel. Kickoff should be any minute now. Pancake says, Sander, today is drunk Mark, don't miss it. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I'm quite excited to be here, really. Going to be here from kickoff till that final whistle blows. Andy Pani says, no real stars in Italy, but class players in all positions. Belotti's a star, I think. Verratti's a star. Buffon, you can't argue he's a star either. So they've got a very, very good side. Sweden, on the other hand, no Zlatan anymore. Obviously, he retired. They've got Lindelof, who plays for Manchester United, but he's been, labelled Linda Flop recently. He's not been putting the best of performances in. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does. We've kicked off. We are 10 seconds in. Yeah, good. Get commenting, guys. Obviously, I'm going to be interacting with the comments throughout the live stream. Patty says, I am Swedish. Heja Sverige. Evening, Patty. Never seen you before, so do remember to drop a subscribe. We've got the live counter, subscriber count, just in that bottom right-hand corner. If I do see the ticker go up and you comment that you subscribe, I'm happy to give you a shout out. It's an interactive channel, this. Patty says Forsberg. Forsberg obviously playing for, RB Leipzig, an absolute star last season. What's going on here? I do believe that Leipzig are doing quite well this season as well. I think they might be in third or fourth. Or maybe even second, actually. There is an Italian player down. We're 1 minute 5 seconds into the game. Cathal says, up the the lads in Denmark tomorrow. Come on, Ireland. Cathal, I was planning on doing an Ireland versus Denmark watch-along for you guys. However, I can't, unfortunately, do it because, basically, Dad's telling me, this studio's in the living room and he wants a TV tomorrow night. So I do apologise, guys. But yes, I shall be doing, obviously, this stream. Tomorrow, during the day, there'll be a topical video for about 10 to 20 minutes long. I'll be interacting with you guys. We'll be talking general football. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there are 3 watch-alongs, obviously, consecutively over those 3 days. Ireland will be one of them. Sweden versus Italy's second leg will be one of them. And England versus Brazil will also be one of them. So get excited, guys. There's going to be a video every day this week, or I hope there will be. Bonucci's back up on his feet. We're 2 minutes 3 seconds in. But yes, Brevy Boy says Sweden for the win. Well, as so regularly on this channel, I do kind of root for the underdog. However, when it comes to the World Cup, obviously my team Holland, or my country Holland, would be playing Italy now if they got through and finished above Sweden. I want to see the best players play in the World Cup, and therefore I'm hoping for an Italian win, if you will. Chadswell says, I think Italy will sit deep, Sweden will pile the pressure on and win it 2-1. The Italians do notoriously defend very well, sit deep. It's the Italian style of play. Italians never, see it as boring football. They just kind of appreciate the defensive side of the game more than in England. So it'll be interesting to see how the game does pan out. Obviously, Italy are favourites, so there will be a little bit of pressure for them to push forward and show a bit of dominance as well. Free kick for Sweden, just on the edge of the area here, see if anything comes of it. George Carl says, Sander, tell me who's the best Dutch player of all time. Oh, I don't know. Cruyff, maybe, or Gullit must be up there. Bergkamp. There's been so many, it's ridiculous. Captain says, Holland have been terrible since Brazilian World Cup. That was a fantastic World Cup, 2014, got to the semi-finals, lost out to penalties against Argentina. But since then, that kind of Robben, Van Persie, Schneider kind of generation has declined, they've faded away, they've gotten older, and the new generation, up and coming, hasn't quite got to their peak yet, and I'm not sure they've got the talent either. A free kick here by Sweden, over the bar, poor free kick. 4 minutes in. Captain Obvious says, Louis van Gaal ruined the Dutch national team. I'm not getting along with that, because firstly, it's very difficult for a manager to ruin the team, because you can't make transfers or anything like that. All you can do is kind of play them out of position. The players kind of stay the same, don't they? And they don't really spend that much time in the national side for you to be able to drill a kind of mindset into them, like he did at Manchester United. But I think he did quite well with them. He made us boring, but he did quite well. He's got to the semi-finals, didn't he? The best says show the match. Unfortunately, the best, we cannot show the match. It is illegal, and unfortunately, if we do show the match, the stream will get pulled, the channel will get a copyright strike, and it's just not good for anyone. But, you know, kind of in place of showing the match, what we do here, it's called a watch-along. I watch the game, you guys watch the game at home, we comment on it, you know, share our interaction, share our opinions on the game. If you can't watch the game, I'll keep you updated, I'll give my live reactions, and that is often how people do it. Pancatch says, Sander, Holland are missing Iron Robben, not how you spell it, but yeah, Iron Robben, such a key player for them. Yeah, such a key player for them. Obviously, he retired. The new generation needs to come up. The people like Memphis Depay, who is actually hitting a little bit of form for Lyon at the moment. People like that need to really perform and show their worth in the Dutch national team. People like Fosu Mensah, obviously not quite at their peak yet, but hopefully when they do get older and do get into their mid-20s, we will have a strong side once again. Wendy's Beef says, what's your prediction for Denmark versus Ireland? Like I said earlier, I was going to do that match. Oh my God, it was a crossing here by Italy. Belotti on the end of it. He headed it just wide, inches wide. A good header and a good cross as well. Was that Darmian? No, it wasn't Darmian. He beat the defender, put a cross in. Belotti rose high, put it far corner, and he just put it inches wide of the post. All Day YouTube says, I just subscribed and turned notifications on. Fantastic All Day YouTube. I really do appreciate it. That's a perfect example of someone subscribing. I've seen the ticker go up. They've told me subscribe and I'm giving them a shout out. That's kind of how it works here. Buziar says Sverige. I'm guessing that's Sweden in Swedish. So yes, good. 19,331 subscribers. Please do get subscribed. If you haven't already, drop a subscription. It really does mean a lot. Guys, I'm not going to tell you what, but there's going to be some content coming to the channel in the next month or so that isn't like this. It's going to be, yeah, I'm just saying it's not going to be live, unfortunately, but it's not going to be like a green screen. And this isn't a green screen, this is a studio. Bang! Immobile was in on goal, he shot. It was offside actually, but saved by the keeper. It's not going to be in the studio, if you will. It's going to be something to do where I live, but quite, yeah. Anyway, George Carl says, Dutch were an absolute disgrace that final. What, in 2010 against Spain? Nah. Although that was the first time I did cry about a football match. George Carl says, that bottle drop Howard Webb had no control of the ref. Nah, he didn't have any control, did he? We should have had about nine men sent off. Sa says, oh my God, so excited. I'm guessing you're Swedish, mate. Hit the subscribe button. Haven't seen you before. This is an international fan channel for fans supporting a variety of different clubs. So do get subscribing. Sweden with the shot. It's quite end-to-end at the moment with both teams, both countries having a lot of opportunities, both having shots on goal. The Swedes there just laying it off on the edge of the box, laying it off to not quite sure who. He had a shot, just dragged it wide. It never looked too threatening, but it was a shot off on goal nonetheless. So Sweden doing all right, aren't they? They're doing all right. Pankage says, who is your favourite Italian player of all time? I don't know. I don't know, mate. I really don't know. That's such poor punditry of my part, but I don't have a favourite Italian player of all time, if I'm honest. Chad's Paul says, Domino's Pizza, a Coke, Sander's favourite, watching the Three Lions. Yeah, I love a Coke. I love a Domino's as well. Let me know what you guys get for Domino's in the comments below. I get a Meteor. It's quite good. It's quite good. I do enjoy it. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, we're not doing the England versus Germany stream here because it's a friendly, doesn't mean much really. And have you seen the England side? Like, nah, not for me. Eight minutes, 53 seconds into the game. Sweden versus Italy. It's still 0-0 as you can see on the scores. Do drop a subscription if you haven't already. Krish06 says, who's your favourite player? Eric Bailly, because he's funny. All Day YouTube says, Sander, who do you think will break Neymar transfer record? Don't know. It's a very good question, actually. Let me have a little think about it. I'll come back to you in a bit. We are coming up to 10 minutes in. Sweden pushing forward, but Italy defending fairly well, as we predicted they would do. Brevin Boy says, come on, Sweden. Pancake says, I get a pepperoni pizza. It's my favourite with a Diet Coke. Good. Hang on, let me just sort something out. Obviously, I know we've probably got about 40 viewers, if I'm honest. It's a long throw in here by Sweden, but defended rather well. Yeah, you've got 71 viewers. I knew we weren't going to have many viewers, but, that's how it is. Gungshi says, the striker in the 90s who missed a penalty in the US World Cup. Not sure who that was. I wasn't living there. George Carl says, Neymar will go wherever the money takes him. Good. Neymar. Oh, yeah, apparently, I think it was Jared said there was a massive plan to go to PSG, because then he can go to, I can't remember. Something about going to Real Madrid at some point. Yeah, the ponytail is back indeed, George Kyle. Chad Sproul says 73 viewers. Yeah, I mean, guys, do get sharing the video. Obviously, we don't have a lot of viewers because Sweden versus Italy doesn't have the biggest appeal. But I thought it's a good game. Two, good sides. It's a qualifier, and obviously during the international break, content is scarce. So I thought, why not? I'll bang it out. Elliot Scott says, hey pal, how you doing, mate? Get sharing the video if you haven't already. It really does, I really do appreciate it. It really does help get the word out there. Haven't got many viewers, but it means I can answer more of your questions. Asian Gamer says 2 mins than United Stand Live. Can I be a mod, mate? I asked Mark to make Chad Sproul, Asian Gamer, and Brevy Boy moderators, but unfortunately, I don't know. I think he's probably live in the United Stand, hence why he hasn't done it as of yet. Yes. Guys, get subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Flash of Thunder says, maybe they are in class due to exams. I'm not sure where you're from, but it's 8:59 over here in Madrid, so probably not in exams. Harm Smeet says, Sweden, hey, I'm Indian. Haven't seen you before. Drop a subscription if you haven't already, mate. George says, Mark isn't live yet. Anthony says, what's your score predictions? I'm probably going to go for a... since this is the first leg, if Sweden can get out of it, and they are at home, to be fair, I'm going to go 2-1 Italy. I think they've got the better side, but Sweden have looked better than I thought that they would do. They've put on a bit of pressure, but like I said before, the Italians, with that Barzagli, Bonucci and Chiellini, 3 centre-backs, they've got a fantastic back three, and it's going to be difficult to break them down. Subhashish says, Mark will come and take your viewers. All 73 of them? Yeah, he probably will, won't he? Subin Lee says, Italy win. I do think that will happen, but we'll be here right if it does. We are 12 minutes, 48 seconds into the game. Pancake says, Sander, when will you do a Skype? And I hope you don't get screwed by your Wi-Fi again. No, I only got screwed by my Wi-Fi when I have the TV on streaming and Skype. When it's just Skype and streaming, it's fine. Chad says he's backing Sweden as the underdog. I think obviously usually I go for an underdog win. I love an underdog. It's thrilling. A lot of British people do love an underdog. It's Leicester was the ultimate underdog, weren't they? We all loved it. If you weren't Arsenal, but I do want to see the best players playing in the World Cup. So therefore, I kind of want an Italian win, an Italy win. Vishnu says, would you bring Balotelli back if you were the Italy manager? No, you've got Immobile and Belotti up front. There's no need to bring Balotelli back in. His attitude problems. He's got, I remember, when was it? It was 2012 Euros. He got to the final, didn't he, with Italy? He was fantastic in that. But he's too inconsistent, and his attitude problems that come with him aren't worth the quality of the player. Nathan says, how do you become mod? Nathan, you've got to speak to Mad Marcus about that. He's dedicated 3 moderators to the channel, Asian Gamer, Chad Sproul, and Brevy Boy. I thought Mark was going to make them moderators now, but he hasn't. So that should be coming in the near future. Subin Lee says Italy. 19,332 subscribers. Guys, if we can get to 19,380 subscribers, I'm willing to do an accent of your choice. I'll do an Italian accent or whatever accent you want. Obviously, I used to set subscriber marks of 200, 300, 400, but I understand we've got 73 viewers, so yeah, I don't expect a big jump in subscribers. All Day Yucha says, Sandy didn't answer my question. What was your question? And I'll happily answer it again. Jortal says, lucky that the best mod of all can dual mod for both shows. Sander. George, I'm happy you're here, pal. Bulldogs fan says, how important is it for Italy to make the World Cup? Very important. I think they will. I do think they'll come out of this two-leg qualifier on top. But it is important, isn't it? Not only for the kind of the money, but the Italian fans, the Italian people, the people of Italy are quite passionate, and I do get the feeling, the vibe, that they care a lot more about the international game than the English people do. Pancake says, Sander, it's going to happen because Mark is live today. Yeah. Sumin Lee says, Sweden and Italy men are really handsome. Sumin Lee, good. Yeah, brilliant. Catherine says, can you do an Irish accent? Sander. Get me to 19,380 subscribers and I'm willing to do an Irish accent. Asian Gamer says, Marcus needs 5 mods to do 2 more. So 2 more left. Yeah. Come on, England, says Chad Sproul. Guys, if you could, if you want to put in the comments the England score, feel free to do that. Obviously, we're not doing on here because it's a friendly and of the amount of English dropouts. So yes, Harsumit says Sweden needs Ibrahimovic. Yeah, I do think they, still at 36 now. He's still the best player in Sweden, isn't he? He's still a fantastic striker. But what if you're 36 and you're playing regularly for club and you're playing for for your country? You're going to start wearing down quicker. So it's fair play to him. He played for his country till he was 35, and you got to respect that, don't you? Can you say "Kom si Denmark"? It's Danish. There you go. Why is Insigne not playing? I'm not sure, Aduma. I'm not sure. Brevy Boy says England nearly with the early lead. Well, you see so many times England do well against the, for example, was it 2 years ago now, when England beat Germany, and everyone was going, oh, we're going to win, we're going to win the Euros, it's going to be brilliant. What, you get knocked out in the round of 16 against Iceland? Yeah, well done. Crazy Pizza Gaming, evening. Pancake says, Sander, by the end of this week, we will reach 20k subs. Oh, are you sure? That would be mental if we could do that. Obviously, on 19,333 subscribers at the moment, it's not rising, but I hope with a few Skype shows, maybe a few more watch-alongs that we can get there. I'm not sure by the end of this week, if I'm honest. Maybe another 2 weeks. George Carl says, wait, England are live now. I'm going to have a triple screen. Haha. Yes, indeed. All Day Yucha says, who do you think will break... Oh, yeah. Who do you think will break Neymar's transfer record? I think maybe Mbappe. I think Mbappe might go to Real Madrid at some point, And I think he might... Oh, that is ridiculous. It was a tiny arm on, I think it was it Beak from the Italian player, and he goes down holding his face. I hate that. Ali Hussein says, what teams have only just arrived? Well, I'll read you out the teams one more time. I'm happy to do that. One moment, please. We are 18 minutes, 45 seconds into the game. The teams are as such. Sweden's team is, one moment, Olsen in goal, Kraft, Lindelof, Grankvist, and Ogensen as the back four. Claesson, Larsen, Ekdal, Forsberg, Tovenon, and Berg. And Italy, they're playing the 3 or 5 at the back. Buffon's in goal, Barzagli, Bonucci, Chiellini as the 3 centre-backs, Darmian as a left wing-back, Candreva as a right wing-back, Parolo, De Rossi, Verratti as the 3 centre midfielders, Belotti and Immobile as the 2 strikers. There you go, whoever asked for the lineups. There you go. Yeah, it was you, Ali, was saying. Hi again, Asian Gamer. Sar says, subscribe. Good work, mate. I really do appreciate it, Sar. If you could get some, sharing the video as well, that'd be brilliant. Obviously, I believe you are Swedish, so if we get a few more Swedes on this stream, that'd be fantastic. About 20 minutes, 19 minutes, 52 seconds into the game. It's quite open. There's quite a lot of space. The Italians getting forward and having chances, but as are the Swedes. Italy trying to make an attack there, but it didn't quite come off. Aduma Tube says, who will win the World Cup? I think it's got to be France or Brazil for me. I think that'd be an absolute cracking final. I think France and Brazil both have an absolutely unreal side, so we'll have to wait and see. Sweden are in! Oh, Sweden are in. He was offside, to be fair, but it was a good chance nonetheless. Gungchi says, nice pronunciation, Sander. Well, I do try. Asian Gamer says, can I have a shout out to my channel? Well, there you go, mate. Vishnu says, who would you pick from the Italian back 3? All 3 of them. I think they're fantastic. Has Germany scored, says King Don. I'm not sure. We are covering Sweden versus Italy on this stream, but I'm sure if you ask around in the comments, someone will tell you. Brody Boy says, Sar is my mate. He's English. Good to have you on, mate. Who do you support? Let me know in the comments down below. 21 minutes in now. Oh, good. Sar supports Liverpool. Well, so I think I'm going to be doing I might do a Skype show tomorrow, in which case, call in. There's a penalty shout there for Sweden, but the ref waves his hands, denying the penalty. Ali Hussein says it's CTID. Is that, what is that? Is that Manchester City? I don't know. 22 minutes in, Sweden knocking the ball out of the back. Like I said, a lot of space, especially in the midfield, creating for a box-to-box, sort of quite an exciting game, really. Sweden trying to forge an attack here, playing just outside the Italian box, but giving it away. Can he keep it in? The Swedish player does keep it in. Obviously, I'm not that familiar with a lot of the Swedish players. 19,336 subscribers. Brilliant. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Rezan says, Sverige win. Good, mate. Sweden are trying to cross it in. It goes out for a Swedish corner. I'm opening up Skype. Hopefully it doesn't crash as it usually does. The Terrible 2 is a new subscriber. Well, the Terrible 2. It's brilliant to have you here, mate. I really do appreciate it. Get sharing the video as well, just so we can get the word out there. Obviously, not going to have a lot of viewers today, but, whoever does join, I do really appreciate it. I'm opening up Skype for people who want to Skype in. I'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, we'll shut it down straight away because we often have problems with the Skype whilst watching a game. Just type in "That's Football" on Skype and, come in and have your say. About this game particularly. I wanted to be talking about this game, who you think is going to win, etc. It won't be long, but yes. Just type in "That's Football" on Skype and have your say. Adzi Bear says, need Italy to win. Are they dominating? No, they're not dominating really. Sweden have done quite well, but Italy have got forward. They've had a few chances, notably Belotti putting a header inches wide. But a corner goes in here by Sweden, goes to the back post, but headed out by an Italian defender. Guys, do get calling me. Like I said, the Skype is open. Just a few minutes, a few of you calling in. 24.5 minutes in. A cross goes in here by Sweden. Players goes down. The shot, quite a good shot to be fair, but just wide. Wendy's Beef says, here's Matt Sagu. He is ready for the next Man United game. Brady says, call in, guys. Adama Tube says, oh, God, why is that? I need to turn that off. Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm good.
Sweet, man. Is this Asian Gamer?
Yeah.
How you doing, mate? You watching the game?
Yeah.
What are you thinking of it? What's your prediction of the game? How do you think the game's running at the moment?
I think Sweden's going to nick it by 1-0. I think Sweden, in my opinion, they dominated a little bit more than Italy. I'm kind of surprised to go there.
Yeah, it is surprising, isn't it? Just need to check. Hang on, I just need to check one thing. It is like you said, it is surprising that Sweden have dominated. I found that there's been quite a lot of space. Surprisingly, really, because I thought Italy, they're notorious for shutting up shop, parking the bus, and defending well, but they haven't. Who do you think are the danger men for either side?
Sweden, probably Lindelof. I don't really know who they have.
Yeah, I'm with you, mate. I don't know a lot of the Swedish players. But yeah, for Italy, who do you think their main threat is?
They got a lot of threats. It's basically up in the Sweden. I think Belotti, maybe.
Belotti, yeah, I'd agree with that. Apparently they can't hear you. I don't quite know why. Oh, all right, mate. I'm gonna quickly hang you up and just try and fiddle around with some of the settings to see if we can get you to be on the audio. I'll speak to you in a minute, mate.
Bye.
Right, I need to quickly faff around with this, obviously, because we haven't got a lot of viewers on, so I can make mistakes. 26.5 minutes in now. Okay, so that's good. Preferences, right? Maybe that. Guys, get calling in. Maybe someone else. Maybe just try someone else calling in. See if it does work. Basically, before Skype had an update, ball in here to Immobile, but he just let it run past him. George says, "No, you can't make mistakes. Never let standard slip." No, I'm not letting standard slip, but I mean, yeah, I'm not making mistakes. I can just try things out, try new things. Obviously, when the eyes are on me and we've got like, I don't know, 1,000 viewers, then really have to. I'm stressing out a bit, but anyway. Asian Gamer says, I never had a Wendy's. Aduma Tube says, Immobile will score, hopefully. Yeah, he does look quite good. He's making a lot of runs in behind. An Italian player getting booked here. Was it Verratti? Verratti, I think, yeah, getting booked. Swedish player is down. Skype's open, by the way, guys. I don't play Slither IEO. No, I don't, unfortunately. Friends Havan says, Sander, ring me. It's that. Nah. No, you can Skype me if you want, mate. We're 19,339 subscribers, guys. Do get subscribing. Obviously, we haven't got a lot of people watching today, so, it is brilliant. It's a small community that we've got here at the moment, but everyone that does subscribe, it really does mean a lot, and get involved. Get involved. Brevy Boy says, Sander, if you need a caller, I'm in. But, guys, I've called in before. We need new callers. Yeah, Brevy Boy is absolutely spot on. We'll wait a little bit. I've not got anyone calling in at the moment, but if we don't get anyone, I'll get you on for a few minutes, pal. I'll get you on for a few minutes. Andy Panny says, Verratti yellow card, not too soon. No, indeed, he is obviously notorious for getting bookings, essentially. Oh, I've got a back problem. We're 28 minutes and 54 seconds into the game, for anyone that is wondering. Obviously, we don't have a timer, unfortunately. So many people have gone over to the United stand. Oh, this is the lowest viewers that we've ever had, I think. But there we go. Friends Havana says, I'm an Italian and you will probably be able to hear me if you ring me. Friends, call me on Skype. There we go. Call me on Skype. That's football. You'll be able to have your say. We'll be able to have a little bit of a conversation. If we've got anyone that's from Sweden and can speak English, call me. I want to hear your opinions on the game so far. Asian Gamer, leave it for a little bit, guys. Brevy Boy says like, share, and subscribe, guys. Yeah, you know, mainly the share. Obviously, we've got like 40 people watching at the moment, so you know, not the biggest of numbers, but do get sharing to get the word out there. There was a cross in there by Italy, but just ran through and goes out for a goal kick. Friend says, if you got Google Hangout, I don't have Skype. Download Skype. Download Skype. Yeah. George Kyle says, don't worry, Sander, I'm still here. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Obviously, got like, 40 subscribers. I did predict we wouldn't get many viewers today. It's still 0-0. We are 30 minutes, 10 seconds into the game. Obviously, you know, we'd want to be doing like next. I'm sure I'll be doing Arsenal versus Spurs on the weekend. And that's the kind of fixtures we want to be doing. But over the international breaks, I thought, you know, Sweden versus Italy, it's on. I might as well do it. You know what I mean? I might as well. Friends are going to be right back. Razana says, I want to look at the game. Razan, unfortunately, we cannot do it. But stay here. I'll be, you know, here from kickoff till the full-time whistle blows. I'll be giving you updates, reactions, opinions, etc. And do get commenting as well. Razan is going to subscribe. If I see the ticker go up, tell me you subscribed and I'll give you another shout-out. Andy Patney says, but us 40 are passionate and enthusiastic. Yeah, I do really appreciate everyone that, you know, is watching at the moment. Obviously, you don't have to be here watching. And a lot of you aren't Swedish or Italian. You're just here for the content. And that's really, you know, I massively do appreciate that. Sweden trying to put another long throw in here, but it goes short. How's Donnarumma doing? Says Razan. He is not playing, actually, at the moment. He's not playing. It's Buffon in goal. Guys, get Skyping. I've got no one Skyping in. Obviously, Skype is open to you guys. A shot here by Sweden, but blocked by a Swedish player himself, actually. Wendy's Beef says, who do you think will be the most expensive goalkeeper by 2022? If David De Gea goes, it'll be him. If not, it'll probably be Donnarumma or something going to Real Madrid. Cafe Italia is not a fan of the channel, but good. Razan says, I am from Sweden. Razan, get calling in on Skype. It's That's Football on Skype. I really do appreciate it if you could call in, because we'll get your opinions from Sweden. Kofi has subscribed. I'm not sure you have because I haven't seen the ticker go up, but I'll give you a shout out anyway. I do appreciate everyone that does subscribe. Obviously, we've got a live subscribe account just there, just under the comments. Asian Gamer shared it on Twitter. Do appreciate it. Brovy Boy says, try to get Mark to come on after the United stand to do the mod thing. George Kyle can't keep swapping. Yes. What's my Skype? Says friends Havana. It's That's Football. Type in That's Football on Skype and you should see an account with the That's Football logo. Skype that and we'll have a little conversation. We're on 19,340 subscribers. Someone's just subscribed. I don't know who it was, but I really, really do appreciate it. Brevy Boy says, That's Football is the Skype name. It is indeed. Brevy Boy knows that well enough. Pancake says, Sander, Mark has banter fans who are against Herrera. To be fair, he's been quite poor recently. If he wants to bugger off to Atletico Madrid, then fair play to him. But I think it'd be a shame. I think he's a good squad player. And if he stayed at Manchester United, I think he could have a good part to play over the next few seasons. Aduma Tube says, my internet is laggy. I don't think we've got lag on the video here at the moment. It's probably down to your end. Just refresh the page and you might get a better connection. We are 33 minutes and 24 seconds into the match. It's still 0-0. There is no logo, says Asian Gamer. Well, I'm live. That's Football. It works for Brevin, so it should work for you guys. Just call That's Football on Skype. And ring in. Have your say, especially the Swedish. I want to get the Swedish person on. Asian Gamer has just subscribed now. You don't have to do those tricks on me, mate, because you're not new. Kofi is Italian. Kofi, get subscribing. Hello.
Hello?
How you doing? I can't quite get your name because it's not your ID. What's your name, buddy?
All day YouTube.
Oh, right. Okay. It's not really a name, but okay.
The one who would break the transfer record of Neymar.
Oh, right. Okay. Brilliant to have you on. Are you English?
No, I'm from a GCC country, an Arabic country.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Are you watching the game at the moment, buddy?
so I can't really watch.
Fair enough, fair enough. Who do you support?
Barcelona.
You support Barcelona. What do you think? We are watching the game, but we haven't got many viewers on, so we'll talk about a little bit about general football. How do you think Barcelona's season's going so far? Obviously, top of the La Liga. Are you happy with Ousmane? Are you happy with Ousmane Dembele?
No, he's quite injured. I don't want him being in this bad form for the next few games when he comes back from injury.
Yeah, he is obviously injured out at the moment. On topic of Lionel Messi, do you think he should win the Ballon d'Or this year? And how long do you think he's got left in him?
I think he should win the Ballon d'Or because of what he has been giving to Barcelona and what he has been doing for Argentina, leading them to the World Cup qualifiers.
And how long do you think he's got left in him? Do you think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years even?
No.
How long do you reckon?
Probably 33, like Ronaldo at this age.
All right.
He's in bad form at the moment.
Who, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
At this age, just 1 goal in La Liga.
Yeah, he has been poor. He hasn't really been. Obviously, that 5-game suspension did kind of hint his momentum, really, didn't it? It's good to have you on, buddy, and please do call in again soon.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
There you go. That's how it works for the new people. If we could get new people calling in, especially if you're. Can you hear that? Could you hear that? Could you hear that, guys? Let me know if you could hear that. Basically, that's how it works. If you're Swedish or Italian, especially, do get calling in. But if you're not, I want to try and talk about the game. Try not to talk about the other stuff. Obviously, this is a Sweden. Pancake, how you doing, buddy?
I'm fine.
Sweet, mate. Sweet, mate. Are you watching the game?
Yes, I'm watching this following. I'm not really watching it. Watching it. I'm just following updates and all.
Yeah. Cool. How do you? Oh, Sweden are in here. Hang on. There's a bit of a kerfuffle going on there in the box. No, it's not a goal. It's not a goal. But how do you think? Sweden have done quite well, haven't they? They've probably been the more dominant side. It's been quite open. Do you think they can get the result?
Yeah, I think they'll eventually score a goal or two.
You think Italy will win or Sweden?
I think Sweden.
Yeah. Why do you think that? What do you think separates them from Italy? What do you think puts them above them?
I think because they have got lots of possession, and I think Italy needs to have the ball a lot if they need to win the game. So I think Sweden, they have the upper hand in the game, and so I think they can win.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Just like I asked the last person, what do you think of Immobile and Belotti? Would you have them at your club? How do you rate them?
I would have Belotti at my club. He's a very powerful striker and a good attacker. He has scored lots of goals and for Torino for the club.
Yep.
And he's a future world class player. So I think he needs to come to the Premier League.
Good, mate, having you on. And obviously, we're only doing short calls today because this is actually a watch along. We are 38 and a half minutes in. But yeah, cheers for calling in, pal, and do call in again.
Thank you, Sender.
Cheers, mate. Hamza, I will come to you one moment. Okay, do it now. Okay, or not. Hang on, let me ring him back. Let's ring him back. Okay, or not. But yeah, we are 39 minutes into the game now. It's still 0-0, as you guys can see. That'll be Hamza. Oh, no. Asian Gamer, don't call in again, mate. You've already been on once, mate. Adam Lindsay says, Jones injured. Brilliant. Well, he can't stay fit for more than, 4 games, can he? The Hydra Devil says it isn't working. Well, it seems to be working for other people. Just type in that football. It's got one of those little apostrophes on between the T and the S. It's a space between that's football. A free kick here by Sweden hits the wall and Belotti runs away with it. Who is calling me? Nandana, no. Asian Gamer, stop calling, mate. Stop calling. You've already been in once, pal. You get... Do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Daryl Johnson says he can't find it. That's weird, buddy. Just keep trying. That's football. It's exactly how it's spelt. There's a space between that and the football. Oh, my God. Stop calling Asian Gamer. Hang on. Asian Gamer, if you don't stop calling, then I'm going to have to block you for the moment. I'll unblock you later, but stop calling because it's disrupting the stream. Andy Pandy says, oh my God, is that Asian Gamer? Yeah, stop Asian Gamer. Right, I'm going to pick it up. Stop. Right, he's blocked. Asian Gamer, no hard feelings. Okay, who's calling in here? Hello? Hello? Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Hi.
What's your name?
Yayan.
Yayan, brilliant to have you on the channel, mate. Where do you come from? Who do you support? Are you watching the game?
I'm from Wales and I support Man United.
Okay, sweet. Are you watching the Sweden versus Italy game?
No, not right now.
You're not at the moment. Well, unfortunately, we do want to talk about the game, but I'll have a little conversation with you. Just, we'll do it World Cup based. Who do you think will win the World Cup?
France, 100%.
Why?
They just got lots of talent.
Do you not think...
Mbappe,
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. Do you not think the... Mate, are we dropping frames? No, we're not. Do you not think Brazil could put up a good fight? Do you not think they should be up in there? Obviously, Portugal winning the Euros, got Ronaldo in their team. Or do you think it's set dead on to be France?
I think France, 100%. I mean, teams do have a chance. Like Germany, they've got a solid defense, and Brazil, obviously, fast and skillful.
Yeah.
But I think France have it all round.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm just trying. Apparently, people can't hear you, which is so annoying, and I don't understand quite why. Hang on, mate. One moment. Trying to figure out. Just chat about who you think France's best player is. And in terms of, you're probably going to say Griezmann. If so, do you think he'll move in the summer?
I do think he'll move to United.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to move, but he wanted to be loyal to Atletico, which I don't blame him.
Do you think he can move in January?
He might do, but I think he'll leave it till the summer.
I say that because hang on, I'm just trying to figure out. I say that because obviously if Atletico drop down to the Europa League, they've got no more Champions League. They've got their title. They're never really going to win the title, are they? It's always going to be between Barcelona and Real Madrid. It looks like it's going Barcelona's way this year. So if so, they've got no more Champions League. The whole transfer ban excuse is gone because they can bring players in, and they will have done. They would have brought Costa in by then. So to be honest, I don't really see why Griezmann can't move in January.
Yeah, it's a big possibility.
Yeah. All right.
It's whether... Hello?
Yeah, go on.
It's like whether Mourinho will bring him in January or wait till the summer.
Yeah,
if Mourinho is...
Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Apparently people can't hear you, so I'm going to end the call now, pal. But cheers for calling in. I've enjoyed talking to you, mate.
All right. Thanks.
See you, mate. No, right. Chat. Cheers. People can't... Guys, is it certain that you can't hear the callers? Okay, quickly, I'm going to talk about Sweden, Italy for the time being, whilst basically I'm ditching Skype because it wasn't working, but it was good. Brevy Boy says, we need callers about the game, please. Brevy, could you hear it? Asian Gamer, who guys, quickly, if you could hear it, I'll reactivate Skype. It's coming up to half time now. We are 44 minutes, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds into the game. Basically, Sweden have dominated, I think. Yeah, George Carl, you can't hear the callers. So I'll end in Skype. You can't hear the callers. I'll try and figure it out for tomorrow. But yes, Sweden have really dominated. Italy have looked quite open. They've been giving silly fouls away. Sweden have really got a lot of free kicks. They've been opening up Italy. It's just they haven't quite got the goal to show for it at the moment. So yeah, I've left Skype, Brevi. Unfortunately, guys, I do apologise. You could have kind of got the conversations. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, you could hear it, but not loud. Okay, maybe. All right, I'll try and figure that out by tomorrow. We're on 19,342 subscribers, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Obviously, this is the Sweden versus Italy watch-along, but we do loads of other content as well. Match day vlogs, previews, reviews, Skype calls, a bit like we did now, but with better audio. And yeah, we do a lot of Premier League, Bundesliga as well. So do get subscribing if you're a fan of football, because if you are, this channel is definitely for you. Theo says Sweden have dominated. Nice. Yeah, Sweden have dominated. Daryl Johnson, sorry mate, I do apologise. We'll definitely get you on soon. Ham says, mate, Griezmann is going to come in January because Atletico Madrid is not going to qualify for round of 16 in the Champions League. Yeah, that's what I just said to the last caller, although you couldn't hear it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so do get subscribed. We are at halftime at the moment, which means only one and only thing, my halftime review, and after that, my halftime snack break. So I will be off there in a minute, but we're on 19,341 subscribers. I know we haven't got many viewers here, but if you wouldn't mind sharing the video to try and get some more people in, just to share more opinion really, because that's what this channel is all about. In terms of the first half, both teams doing quite well. Italy defending all right. Sweden not really being too dangerous. Just seeing a replay there of Italy's probably their best chance of the game, which was a cross into Belotti, who was just headed it just wide. But Sweden have dominated possession really, and they've opened Italy up. They haven't really got in behind them, but in terms of the midfield, they've bypassed the midfield a few times and had a few shots as well. But it's been an interesting game. We're half-time in. The Terrible 2 says, am I on Insta? Yes, I am. It's sander.seegers. There you go. Snap says, how is Lindelof doing? Just came undone there. How's Lindelof doing? Lindelof hasn't really been tested that much, really, but I will update you more on that. Yeah, the Insta is sander.seegers. The Twitter is sander_seegers7. But more importantly, that's football. Under here is the subscribe button. Click that. Turn your notifications on so you never miss any show when we do go live. And yeah, the Hype Red Devil says, thanks for the chat, Sander. No worries, mate. Maybe it's going to be up to second leg. Says, excuse me, Sigu. Yes, I do think, obviously, these, well, definitely will be up to the second leg no matter what happened. But hopefully, because I will be doing the second leg for this game, hopefully we get, a kind of level score now, which would make the second leg very, very interesting. Talking about World Cup qualifiers, I will be doing Denmark versus Ireland, not tomorrow, but the second leg, I think it's on Tuesday. For people complaining that I'm not doing England versus Germany, on Wednesday I'm going to be doing England versus Brazil, so do tune in for that. Brave Boy says, thanks for calling Hyped Red Devil. Yes, we do appreciate it indeed. Cathal says, anybody know the score for the England? Just interested to know. I do not know, but I'm sure someone will put it in the comments. Hamza has shared the video. I really do appreciate that. Brevi says it's 0-0. There you go. Pretty equal game. Apparently, we are at half-time. We are at 19,341 subscribers. Do drop a subscription. Obviously, we're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. If you know, trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. And do drop a like on the video as well, because these watch-alongs do often get a lot of dislikes, purely because people come onto the video thinking we're showing the game, see that we're not, even though it clearly states watch-along in the title, drop a dislike and then bugger off. So do drop a like in the video to show a little bit of support for the channel and drown out the haters, if you will. Valentino, I've closed down Skype because apparently the audio wasn't very good. Brevy Boy says Germany are starting to take over. We are 0-0 at half-time in this Sweden versus Italy game. I understand we don't have many viewers, hardly any really, purely because this game doesn't have a lot of traction. People aren't really that interested in it. People aren't really interested in the international break at all, really. So views do go downhill, but I really do appreciate everyone that has tuned in today on the channel, and I appreciate everyone that's tuned in, like I said. So like Brevy Boy says, keep liking and subscribing and sharing indeed. Victor says, Sander, I love the channel, but stop playing the victim. Victor, you said this last week. What was this on about? Me playing the victim? I've got no idea what you're on about. I don't play the victim, but there you go. Jack Jones says, hi lad, how you doing, Jack? It's good to have you here. You're not the prankster, are you, Jack Jones? But yeah, it's good to have you here. Mitchell says, do you remember me? Mitchell, yeah, I do remember you. Not distinctly. I'm not quite sure where you're from or who you're calling, who you support, but I do remember you. Andy Panny says, happy viewers, keep it up. Yeah, there's not really any negativity, so it is good. Brevy Boy says, guys, call in tomorrow. Yes, I will be doing a Skype show tomorrow, midday. I won't be doing a watch-along for Denmark, Ireland, unfortunately, but around midday, there will be a topical video for about 20 to 30 minutes. So do subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss that. If Finn is still in the comments, how you doing, mate? I miss you, buddy. It's my little brother that lives in England. So, yes, good. Saunders, ring me back. Unfortunately, Valentino, I can't, mate, because Skype wasn't doing very well. Jack Jones says, hi from Northern Ireland. Obviously, Northern Ireland getting hard done by last night, not qualifying, I don't think, or maybe it was the first leg. I think it was the first leg. Emil says, can I watch the game here? Unfortunately, Emil, that is illegal. We can't show the game. But before you click off, mate, it is half-time. I'll be here until the final whistle goes. I'll be giving my interactions, interacting with you guys, giving my live reactions, my updates. So do stay here, interact with the people in the comments. It's a fantastic community we've got here, and listen to me ramble on about the game. The Hype Red Devil says, will I still be able to call in tomorrow? Of course you will, mate. Of course you will. Ali says, now you do remember meeting from the Arsenal City game. Good. Asian Gamer says, eating popcorn and watching. Good. Sweden have had 49% of the possession. I thought they dominated possession more, but quite telling, they've had 6 attempts compared to Italy's 1 attempt. They've completed 211 passes compared to 193 of Italy's. So, yeah. Good. Teams are coming right back out now. Mitchell says, what do you think will be the score? I was on the City versus Arsenal live. It's good to have you here, mate. I really do appreciate that everyone that kind of comes back for the content. What I will say before I answer your question about the prediction, there will be a video coming to this channel soon where it's not going to be in the studio. It's not going to be live, but there's going to be the grandson of a very, very special person who lives... Basically, it's a brilliant video coming soon. In the next month or two, it's going to take a little while to make because it's going to be some quite nice shots in it and stuff. But yeah, get excited for that. Do get subscribing for that. All Day You just says, I'm back. Brilliant to have you here, mate. The second half will be starting in about 5 minutes' time. The Formers line says, the only other game in World Cup qualifier has Algeria versus Nigeria locked at 0-0 just after the half-time break. Guys, if you could get over to the United Stand if they're still live, tell them all to come over here. Tell them I'm live, Sander is live on That's Football, and get them over here so we can have a bit of banter. We're on 19,345 subscribers. Do get subscribing if you haven't already. Mitchell says, oh my God, I'm so excited. You've said that a few times now, mate. Why? Ice Snipe Kill says, England versus Germany would get more views. I kind of realise that now. To be fair, I probably should have gone for the England versus Germany game. However, I thought, realistically, I'm going to be sitting there for 2 hours watching a game I don't want to watch because it's a friendly. It's going to be boring. Have you seen the England side? There's not any good players in it. So I thought, Sweden versus Italy, it's an important game. It's a qualifier. And so I thought I'd do it because this is an international fan channel where we cover games from all over the world, not only just in England. So I thought it's quite fitting to the channel, isn't it? Come on, it says Kofi. Cathal says grandson of Pele, maybe. No, but think where I live, the grandson of someone important, very, very important at a club from where I live, he might be coming on. I'm just saying. He might be. It's not 100% yet, but I'm in the works trying to get him to, anyway, I'm giving too much away. Anyway, All Day YouTube says, I still can't believe I had a chat with you. Always good. Tomorrow I think there'll be another Skype show, so do call in again there. What's Gareth Bale up to? Is that referring to my haircut? He's actually injured, Gareth Bale, so that is why for me Gareth Bale is just his career's gone for me. I remember a few years ago when he was at Spurs still, I remember a teacher saying to me, I don't like him. I said, why? He's fantastic. He said, once he gets a few injuries, his pace goes, he's not got anything more to his game. He relies on his pace too much. Now his pace is gone because he's picked up a few injuries. He doesn't have that blistering pace like he used to. He's injury prone. So for me, he's been linked to United. I wouldn't want him at United. Football Star says, Sander, would you ever do any content about MLS? Maybe. I should give it a bit of consideration. Victor says, Sander, please give me a shout out to my friend Oscar. Oscar, Victor's friend. There's a shout out, buddy. Hype Red Devil says, Sander, to the question that you asked me, saying that is my favourite France player. Mine isn't Griezmann, it's actually Varane. Good. Gang, says Ridwan. Good to have you here, Ridwan. If you haven't subscribed already, we're at 19,345 subscribers, so do get subscribing. Obviously, it's a community that we've got here, but we want to try and build it to something bigger and greater than it already is. So the more of you subscribe, the more opinion we get involved, and that is really what it's all about, isn't it? Yes, it's still 0-0 as you can see here. Aduma says, I wish Icardi was Italian. Adama is probably Italian himself. He's a very good player. Gucci Gang says Asian Gamer. Kofi, there's your shout out. Mitchell says, yeah, Bale is getting weaker. I agree. He's too injury prone to be a kind of Galactico to rely on. Brevi says, Sander, try to get Mark to send his viewers after the United stand. I'll go on there now. Hang on. Guys, everyone get over there and say it. Sander is live on That's Football. Wait. Hopefully this hasn't dropped frames on this. Hang on. Guys, everyone head over to the United stand and comment Sander is live on That's Football. Right, I've done it. Get over there and do it. Flood that comments. I want to see your comments in there. Yes, there we go. Right, back to the stream. Second half should be starting any minute now. Hermset says 19,345 subscribers. Yes, indeed. But can we get more? If we get to 19,380 subscribers, today I will be doing an accent of your choice. Ridwan says, I believe Sweden can knock Italy. They have an aging squad and will end up like Holland. Yeah, but then they've got people like Belotti and Mobile, Verratti. They're all young players, so they have got a few. Donnarumma. They have got a lot of up and coming good players as well. Andy Pandy said, "This is a good channel, Sander. No worries." I'm worrying a little bit because there's not a lot of viewers, but then again, I did expect it, didn't I? Chad Sprawl is back. Says, "Nice one, Sander." Lol. Chad Sprawl, guys, everyone get on the United stand and comment. Sander is live on That's Football. Join in now. Get over there. I want to see your comments in that comment section. Flood it. Get everyone over so we can have a little bit more viewers, have a little bit more interaction, just to make the stream a little bit more fun. Ridwan says, I really like Forsberg. He is a baller and can make the difference in their match. Forsberg obviously doing fantastically for RB Leipzig last year. Doing brilliant for them this season. Not quite hitting the heights of last season, but like you said, Ridwan, he's a baller indeed. Jack Jones, do you think that United will get someone in January? I think they should get Griezmann, if I'm honest. United, Griezmann, Atletico Madrid, not gunning into Europa League. Atletico Madrid's title chance is very unlikely. It's always between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Barcelona seem like they're running away with it at the moment. So why not? If Atletico Madrid, they've got no title aspirations, they're in Europa League, the whole transfer ban kind of excuse will be a load of rubbish because they're bringing in Costa in January, so why not? Why not? Asian Gamer, why am I getting killed by the United stand? I'm not sure. All Day YouTuber says, he's commented, brilliant. Andy Panny said, that's true, Italy should be Sweden, but Holland got knocked out by them. Yeah, but Holland, don't judge anything on the Dutch squad. They're so poor. Asian Gamer, why am I getting ripped up on the United stand? Tell me. I want to know. What is Mark bantering about, or are the people in the comments not having any of it? Brevy Boy sent a few messages on the United stand. Brilliant. I really do appreciate it. Beach Shack, the one and only man's not hot, never hot. Skrat, skiddy git, cat, boom. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3 quick maths. Everyday man's on a block. Smoke trees. See your girl on the park. That girl was Uckus. When a ting go quack, quack, quack. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Keep pressing them. Say after the live show, get over to the That's Football. I'm a new subscriber and a viewer to your channel and I'm already liking it, says Valentino. I really do appreciate it. You sound Italian. I appreciate you being here, mate. The people on the comments, says Asian Gamer. Just say, nah, he's doing a good job. He's got a sick channel. Get over there now. Or no, so not now. That's a bit demanding. Say after the live show, because they're quite loyal to the United stand, aren't they? 19,345 subscribers. The players are now coming out. So the second half should be starting any minute now. You mama ducking, yeah. Did the second half begin yet? Says Aduma Tube. It is literally going to start any second now. Both sets of players are out. All Day YouTube says, who is your favourite footballer? Eric Bay is my favourite footballer. There you go. Brave Voice says, Sandra, get Mark to come do this mod thing. Yeah. Ali Hussein went over to the United stand and did his thing. Very good, mate. Very good. Guess, am I American or English? Mitchell, you're American. So Mitchell's quite an American name, isn't it? But yeah, guys, do drop a subscription. Do drop a like on the video as well. Obviously, not many viewers and probably a few dislikes on it as well. So show a bit of support for the channel and drown out the haters. The hype Red Devil says, Sandra, is Mark drunk? He probably is. It's a Friday night. He always goes out for drinks after work. Come on, he says, Yama Saeed. Yes. Chadwell says, England game half time. Well, we have kicked off here in the Sweden versus Italy game. Hopefully, we can see some goals now, and hopefully we'll get like a 2-2 to make the second leg very interesting. Ridwan says, I hope Northern Ireland go through. They deserve it. Indeed. We are 45 minutes, 17 seconds into the second half. Not into the second half. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Jack Jones says, Mark is talking about Man City winning the Champions League. I don't want to think about it. Italy picking up the ball in the central midfield, spreading it wide to Darmian, but not being able to quite get on the end of it. Sweden winning back possession. Snaps says, the United stand viewers incoming shortly. Hang on in there, guys. Yeah, Snaps. Everyone on here, Snaps, and you know the rest, George Cole. If you could go over to the United stand after or during, now, get all the viewers to come over here and show a bit of support on this channel because we don't have many viewers at the moment, which is fine, but yes. Addy Bear says, promise me Italy will win, mate. No Verratti second leg, need to win and get an away goal. I can't promise you anything, unfortunately, mate, but there you go. Aduna Tube says, Forza Tsuri. Brevy Boy says, PSG will win it. Well, they have to with the amount of money they spend. If they don't win the Champions League, it's a joke. Ridwan, I don't want to talk about City. Italy with the ball on the edge of the box here, putting a cross in, missing. Oh, it's so poor. Italian player trying to do a bit of skill. Darmian it was, but not coming off. Cross in here, well defended by the Swedes. Do you speak Spanish? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Another cross in by Sweden, but blocked once again. Yama Saeed is already here. He's tired of the Mourinho rant. Well, I do appreciate everyone that is here watching this this show. Obviously, not a lot of people watching, but it's Sweden versus Italy. I wasn't expecting a lot of viewers. That's how it is. All Day YouTube says you should be a commentator, or one day, hopefully, I'll be a presenter for Sky Sports News or something like that. But that's a long way off. I'm only 17. Mitchell says, I'm fully British and support AFC Bournemouth. Brilliant to have you here, Mitchell. I don't know if you subscribe, but this is an international fan channel where fans from all over the world supporting a variety of different clubs. It doesn't matter whether you support Manchester United, Bournemouth, Scunthorpe United, Dortmund, RB Leipzig. It doesn't matter. Get involved and have your say. A shot here by Italy, palmed away by the Swedish Olsen goalkeeper, out for a corner. Ridwan says, Darmian is poor left back for Italy and Man United. Don't know what that means, but fair. The Terrible 2 says, which stadium do you like the best? Well, I haven't been to many because I'm a couch fan, a sofa fan, or whatever they're called. But no, just because I live in Madrid. I'll be honest, Santiago Bernabeu is absolutely mental. It's unreal. Kofi insists that Romania will win the World Cup. Well, that would be a surprise. I'll put, to put it lightly. Guess my age, All Day YouTube. What, 12? 14. Ali Hussein says, we've got 69 watching. Very good. Very good. Hopefully, if you guys go and comment on the United Stand video, asking them to head over here after that stream, that would be good. We get some more viewers in, get some more opinions involved. Mitchell says, man, I've been subbed for many months. I'm loving it. Brilliant, Mitchell. Brilliant to have you here. Kevin says, I really hope Sweden can make a miracle happen. To be fair, it wouldn't be a miracle if they go on and win this game because, if I'm honest, they've been very dominant. They've been the team in the first half, at least, that looked the most threatening. Italy not really defending that brilliantly and not really showing much sign of an attacking threat. But in the second half, 49 minutes in exactly, Italy have held on to the ball more. They are looking to go forward more often. And Sweden looks slightly under the cosh here, if I'm honest. All Day YouTube is 11. Mohammed, no, I'm not the owner of this channel to be technical about it. But I essentially do the majority of the content. Kofi says, Robin needs to go to West Ham. Wouldn't be a poor signing. But David Moyes, I'm not sure we could really pull in that calibre of player, if I'm completely honest. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Oh, God. Saar said, told you Sweden had this. Well, they're still 0-0, but they're doing quite well. In the second half, we are, 15 minutes in now. Obviously, still a little while to go, but Sweden look under the cosh in the second half. It's an Italian player down. I think it's Bonucci. It is Bonucci. Jack Jones says, I think France or Germany will win the World Cup. Yeah, Germany obviously a fantastic team in tournaments. Didn't quite see it. I missed it. I was looking at the wrong thing. How's Lindelöf saying, says Mohammed? He's done all right, to be fair to him. He's done all right. Moyes has enough quality players at West Ham. Yeah, I think, they shouldn't go down with the amount of quality they have. Chicharito, Arnautovic, Andy Carroll, Paulo Zabaleta is not a poor player either. Bonner. These players aren't relegation players. Pancake, you're not blocked from the channel, no. Guys, do get subscribing. Obviously, I'm on 19,345 subscribers. Get me to 19,380 subscribers and I'll do an accent of your choice. Italy trying to put a cross in here blocked by the Swede and out for a Italian corner. Valentino is off and we've lost a subscriber. Well, brilliant. Lanzini's another one. Yeah, he's a good player. Lord West Ham will go down if Newcastle can. So can West Ham. So that's true. No team is ever too good to go down. Ali likes the hair. Black Label hair products are pretty good as well. I'm going to highlight it soon. Mitchell, I do really rate Josh King. Yeah, I really do rate him. Oh, God, he should have put a cross in there. Brother Boy says share. Indeed, get share in the video so we can... get more people known about the channel, and therefore get more opinions involved. 52 minutes in now, guys. Who is the goalkeeper for Sweden, Kofi? It's pretty much the only player I know other than Lindelöf is Olsen. Pancake says, Italy might win if Belotti scores. Well, yeah, I mean, Italy are really dominating this half. I thought Sweden did all right in the first half, but we're 52 minutes into the game now, and Italy seem to be the more dominant team at the moment. But Sweden still looking to counter-attack, you know, winning the ball that there, but unfortunately it goes out for an Italian throw-in. Share that ting, says Asian Gamer. Yes, indeed. All day YouTube likes the studio. It's fantastic. All credit to Draughty Devil for mocking it up. I really do appreciate it, mate. Shaka Phillips says, who do you think United will sign in the summer? Griezmann, if not in January. I don't know. It's a difficult one, really, because I think a left back, I think a right back, I think another centre back, I think a decent number 10 and a right winger. So essentially a whole new team, Shaka Phillips. Who do you think Man United will sign in the summer? Yeah, whoever unsubscribed, I'm going to make you sub back, says Mitchell. Yeah, subscribe. If you've got any United Stand viewers over here, then brilliant to have you here, guys. It's 0-0. We are 53 minutes into the Sweden versus Italy game. First half, Sweden dominated, I thought, and but you know we are 7 minutes into the second half, and Italy seems to be the more dominant force in this second period of the game. Chad Spall says Sweden won't score. It doesn't look like they are at the moment, but obviously anything can happen because that's football, hence the title of the channel. Guys, head over to the United Stand and comment, Sander is live on That's Football, join him now. Do that. Is that Lindelof? There was a good bit of defending there. Italian player was in, but the Swedish player shielded him out. It wasn't Lindelof, it was Lindelof that went down like an absolute muppet. I tell you what, guys, Lindelof hasn't been fantastic. The United Stand says, should have done England versus Germany, but it's fairness. This matters more. Like I said to you, Mark, you know, when I was messaging you earlier, England versus Germany would have pulled in the views. It would have been, people would have liked it, but, you know, it's not just an English channel. And this is a qualifier. Like I said, something's resting on this. It's World Cup qualification, so I thought it's probably going to be the feistier the game and the more exciting game. Getting people over from the United Stand now. Brilliant to have you all joining me. Just to give you a little review of the first half, and you know we're 54 minutes into the second half. In the first half, Sweden dominated. I thought Italy were quite open, and Sweden had a fair few chances. Although you know Italy did do as well. Notably, Belotti putting a header inches wide. But you know we're 55 minutes into the second half now, and Italy have really shown to be the more dominant force. They've really looked to attack. They've looked to put pressure on that Swedish defence. Lindelof not doing fantastically, swiping and missing a few times. But we are only 55 minutes in. It's 0-0, so anything can happen. Welcome all, says Chad Sproul. Welcome everyone from the United Stand. How is everyone doing? We're on 19,346 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Obviously, it does mean a lot. The more of you subscribe, the more opinions that get involved, and that's what it's all about. George Carl says, right, off to make my supper. Chad, cover me. Chad, cover George. That'd be appreciated. Shaka Phillips says, Pulisic, Griezmann, Rose, Rakitic, and Munir are the players I'd bring in. I'd use Pereira Fosu more and also give Gomez a chance, even though I haven't watched any of him. Good. Obviously, this is Sweden versus Italy, so not too much United chat, unfortunately, for the United Stand viewers. It's Daskump says, how good a player is Leonardo Bonucci? He's a fantastic player, an absolutely top-class defender, isn't he? I think Lindelof is down here. No, it's not Lindelof, but there is a player down there. There is a Swedish player looking to warm up, looking to come on. Football Music Dance Art says, Saunders, am I blocked out? No, you're not, because I can see your comment, pal. Chad Sproul says, is the principal, Reverend? I don't understand. Yes, good. Everyone, fantastic. It's good to have you all here. We are 56.5 minutes into the game. Ekdal coming off, the number 8 for Sweden. He is coming off for, I'm not quite sure who's coming off for at the moment, but he's got a little knock. Like I always say, it's never nice to see the game affected by injuries. But Johansson is coming on for Sweden, number 13. Unlucky, but some call it a lucky number. He is coming on for them, so there you go. Chadsport says, has my predictions changed? Well, in the first half, I would have said that that's a foul. Yeah, it's a foul. It was a Swedish player in on goal, but the defender, what's happened? Chiellini barged it. The Swedish player just barged Chiellini, and I think it went into Buffon, into his mouth, and I think he made a collision. That was poor. That was poor. Cathal says, who do you prefer, David Moyes or Fellaini? Fellaini for me, mate. Football Music Dance Act says, bye Saunders, I'm going to watch That's Football. Well, you're in the right place, mate. Jack Jones says, subscribe. Yeah, indeed, do subscribe. At 19,380 subscribers, I'm going to be doing an accent of your choice. That was poor. That should have been a yellow card. I think it was a yellow card indeed. It was poor. David Allen says, Italy should be walking over Sweden. They don't have the likes of Zlatan and Larsson no more. Yeah, that is true. Italy obviously have the considerably better starting 11, but Sweden doing all right. They're still holding out. It's 0-0. Berg was the one getting the yellow card for shoving Chiellini into Buffon. Andy Pandy says, one of the top Premier League clubs, not United, should sign the Swedish keeper, 24, tall, and plays at wherever. Can't read it. So yeah, we are 58 minutes and a half minutes into the game now. It's a pretty interesting game, pretty feisty. Obviously, both teams, it is only the first leg, but both teams knowing that if they get a good result now, it'll make the second leg a lot less nerve-wracking and a lot easier. Getting a headache from this man bun. Gives me a headache. Maybe just getting a headache because I'm talking for 2 hours straight. Leave a like and subscribe. Yes, do indeed. Football Music Dance Actor Sanders. Did you know I am Italian? Firstly, it's Sander is the name. But what's going on here? Swedish players absolutely going on a mad one against De Rossi. It's a bit of kerfuffle. Larsson is not happy whatsoever. De Rossi is down. I didn't quite see it. I was reading the comments, but I'll look at the replay for you. De Rossi, Larsson looks absolutely fuming. He's barged him. The referee didn't see it. It was a little barge there. So what's happened here? De Rossi just nudged him. Didn't really get an elbow. He went down. Well, he got a tiny bit of an elbow, and that from that Larsson player who was already on a yellow card. Interesting. Like I said, feisty game because it matters. We are 60 minutes exactly into the game. Obviously, like half an hour left of the game. We're 19,346 subscribers. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, showing a bit of support on the channel, that would really be fantastic. Oh, it wasn't Larsson, sorry. It's that Berg's been right in the wars. He's already a yellow card for barging, but was it Chiellini into Buffon? But he's got to be careful now. He's got to be careful. He looks like he's hot-headed. Shot in here. Oh my God! Sweden have banged one! Sweden have absolutely banged one! That was such a lucky goal, but Sweden are 1-0 against Italy at home in the first leg of the World Cup qualifiers. The Swedish fans are going absolutely mental, and fair play to him. It was a throw-in. It went out to the edge of the box. He banged it, and it took a deflection. It was a lucky goal, to be fair, but the goal stands. It's 1-0, bang, deflection, and it sends Buffon the wrong way. The Swedish players look absolutely mental, and Italy now really do have to go for it. Or, let me know in the comments, would Italy be happy with a 1-0 and, at home go and get something there? Brilliant. Look at that. It meant so much to the Swedish fans and to the players as well, which is not something you see in the English international team. It means stuff to the fans, but the players don't really look like they care, if I'm honest. Chatswell says, that's why you back the underdogs. Yes, indeed. Rezan's buzzing. Andy Panny says, not fantastic, but well-deserved. Yeah, not so well-deserved in the second half, but in the first half they did well to hang in there. A cross in there, but well-defended, nodding it on past the Italian defender. Rezan says, kom igen Svegi. Good. All Day YouTuber says, glory, 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 Sander. Who scored for Sweden? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I couldn't quite get his name. Pancouch reckons Italy will score an equaliser. Well, I wouldn't put it past them. They've got the quality to do it, so we'll see. We've got another, what, half an hour to see if they are going to bang one. Just tweeting something out. I'm just tweeting, join me live. Right, brilliant. Mark message me. Right, back to the stream. Italy in there, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Who's my favourite national team? Holland, because I'm from Holland. JB DeFore says, is Zlatan not playing? No, he retired from Swedish international football, mate. JB, how you doing? It's good to see you here, mate. Football Music Dance Act says, I'm annoyed about that. I think he's Italian, Swedish. Obviously, you know, the Swedes should be absolutely buzzing. They've gone 1-0 up. It's just whether they can hold it out now. Not only can they hold out until the rest of the game, but they've got to go to Italy on Tuesday and get something out of that game as well. So we'll see. I will be covering the Italy-Sweden game, the second leg. I will also be doing Ireland versus Denmark and England versus Brazil. That's all on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it should be buzzing. Indeed. Zlatan is coming back to CFC. No, he's retired from international football, but he's coming back from Man United. There is a Swedish player down. He looks injured. Referee's calling for medical attention. Belotti has come off. Interestingly enough, I thought Belotti is obviously one of their main threats. A lot of people reckoning, he's going to get the winner. But Adair has come on for him. Also a fantastic talent. Says, JB DeFore says, guys, all subscribe to Sander. Yeah, well, obviously subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. We've got hardly any viewers on this stream today, obviously because Sweden versus Italy doesn't have the biggest appeal. But I'm really grateful for everyone that has tuned in today and has subscribed as well. Cheers. Shaka Phillips says, Sander, Spain, France, Germany, Brazil and Argentina are teams that I think will go beyond quarterfinals in the World Cup. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. But there's always one dark horse. Belgium's got to be in there. They've been, they've got a fantastic side, but in recent tournaments they haven't been able to do it, have they? Asian Gamer says, read my comment. After this video, can you watch one of my videos? Sweet. Will do, mate. I will do. I'll just click on your channel. Mitchell says, when I got to do homework, but I say, hell no, I'm having so much fun. Yes, Mitchell, lad. Get in, son. Andy Panic says, thanks, Carl. Probably an internal conversation. Bulldogs fan says, USA is my national team. Yes, we did miss the World Cup, and USA deserve to miss out Russia if you can't win against the weakest region of world and can. Not quite understanding that, but I kind of understand the premise of what you're trying to say. We are 66 minutes into the game, Brevin. 66 minutes into the game. I do apologise for the lack of time updates. All Day YouTube says, Sander, who would you want as a Man United, Ronaldo or Messi? Don't understand what you're saying. JB4 says, how do you feel about Holland not qualifying for the World Cup? Well, JB, mate, I think to be fair, I expected it. Holland didn't qualify for the Euros. They didn't quite qualify, obviously, for this World Cup. I just think, like I said earlier, Robben, Van Persie, Schneider, Van Bommel, that kind of generation has died out. They've gotten older and they've retired. And if they haven't retired, they've just obviously declined. And the new generation, the Memphis Depays and the likes haven't really performed, or they're not quite at their peak yet. For example, Fosu Mensah, on loan at Crystal Palace. A fantastic young talent. He's only 19 though, so I think once he, people like that, players like that, maybe 4, 5, 6 years time, once they get into their mid-20s, you could start to see Holland rise again. Bulldogs fan says, accidentally clicked the enter button. Sorry guys, no worries, mate. How is Italy losing, says Kofi. They haven't looked fantastic. They have looked quite attacking in this half. Probably why they're 1-0 down. Well, probably not, to be fair. It was quite a lucky goal, if I'm honest. Chaka says, Sana, what do you hope to do career-wise? For me, I want to become a filmmaker, photographer. I want to become a presenter. Hence why I'm doing this. I want to become a presenter, football music, dance, act. Says Sana, do you have a TV show? I bloody wish I did, mate. I want to become a presenter, be in front of the camera and present, hopefully in sport. But, we'll see where it goes. I'm only 17, so I've got a lot of time ahead of me. JB says, who do you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or? Ronaldo. If it was on season, like this season up to now, it would be Messi. Obviously, Ronaldo's got like 1 goal or something like that in the league. But it's not. It's not from the beginning of the season to January. It's from January. Oh God! It's from January to January. So on that premise, it'd have to be Ronaldo for me. Sweden hanging on to their lives here. We are 68 and a half minutes into the game. George Costa's son is a BTEC Zara. Well, I am, she's 21, I'm 17, so I'm 4 years younger than her, so I've got a little bit of time on her to catch her up, so, but she's doing fantastic things over for MUTV and BBC, so fair play to her. I do want to ring her about some advice and stuff, because she's obviously an inspiration for me, starting out on the United stand and going on to be the youngest ever contracted BBC presenter. For me, it's, it's something to look up to. Football music dance actors, can I present next to you, because I also want to be a presenter? Mate, you don't understand how long it took me to get to this point. On the 24th of October last year, I called in on the United stand on one of the Skype shows. Slowly built my way up on there. And obviously now I'm presenting this. So Skyping on the United stand. That's what I suggest. Obviously we do Skype-ins here. So there you are. Gang says, go for it, Sander. Follow your dreams. You are young and can do anything. Appreciate it, mate. I will do. Pancake says, Sander looks like half Griezmann and half Bale. Good. Half that Benfica goalkeeper apparently as well. The Italians with on the edge of the box here. Bang! It hit the post! Oh my God! It was banged from the edge of the box and it hit the post. Unlucky there for Matteo Darmian. It would have been his goal. It was played to him on the edge of the box. He banged it. It hit the post and yeah, good. Who won the Champions League all day, YouTube? It's got to be a PSG for me, doesn't it? When you spend 400 million on 2 players, you've got to win everything there is to win. But, whether they can do it or not is still to be seen. So, yes. Nathan says, I remember the vid, but don't know what you called in about. It was after Chelsea. It was after United lost 4-0 to Chelsea. And I was fuming. I was talking about how Smalling, we need to get rid of Smalling. We need to readjust our expectations for the season, etc., etc. Hang on, I'm trying to sort out my TV. It's just not working. Shaka says, son, are you a fan of Star Wars? No, I'm not. Never seen any of them, mate. Never seen any of them. What's going on here? My TV, I'm not watching the game at the moment. My TV's gone all messed up. No, this is brilliant. George Carr says, still need to get rid of Chris Smalling, Sander. Yeah, I don't rate him at all. Shaka Phillips says, who do you think will be team of the tournament at the World Cup? For me, I think it's going to be Dybala. Yeah, Argentina not... Why is my TV doing that? Oh, it's literally, my TV is just not working. Mate, I don't actually understand what's going on. I can't... What the... Wait, hang on. Right, I'm back. I've got the game on. Hopefully it stays because that's the premise of the watch-along, isn't it? I watch the game and you guys watch me watch it, essentially. I look like a bloke from Lord of the Rings. Cheers, mate. I've got it, guys. I do apologise for that short break. Usually I go for that makes up for me not going for my snack break at half-time, doesn't it? Adam Lindsay says, RIP TV. Good. Get me to 19,380 subscribers and I will do an accent of your choice. Obviously, we haven't got many people watching today, but you know, if you are watching, share the video, get subscribing, and show some support for the channel. Get commenting, guys. Get commenting. Had a little bit of Tourette's, but there you go. Italy with the ball on the edge of the box. It's still 1-0 Sweden. We're 73.5 minutes into the game. The ball goes... Oh, no, it doesn't. The ball goes in there. Takes a deflection. It goes out for an Italian corner. Pankaj says, Sander, do you think Mata and Herrera will leave in Jan, or will it just be Fellaini? I'm not sure, mate. That Berg, I think it was, that number 9 that was having all the controversial moments is coming off for Sweden now. I think that's their 3rd substitution, maybe. If not, it's the 2nd. Adam Lindsay says, France to win the World Cup, I'm calling it. Obviously, getting to the Euros in 2016, getting to the final, but bottling it against Portugal. It's just whether they can like not bottle it this time. But yeah, 74 minutes in, a corner goes in here for Italy. Only a short corner though. Into Verratti, out back. Playing to Verratti. Can you put a cross in, mate? Verratti puts a cross in. Out, take a shot. Shot blocked. Sweden defending for their lives here. Doing very well though. JB says, subscribe for accents. Obviously, I understand. There's hardly any people watching. And that's purely because it's international break. It's Sweden, Italy. People are watching England and whatever. But I thought it's a qualifier. It's a good game. It means a lot. And so I thought I'd do it, you know. Aguero needs to go to Dortmund, says Kofi. An interesting opinion there. I think he should probably go just like Barcelona or Real Madrid. I think he's really that good. Offside there for Italy. 75 minutes in and 6, 7, 8 seconds. By Saunders, I'm gonna cry, says football, music, dance, art, act. Are you Italian? I think you are. My real name is Nu Ibrahim, says All Day YouTube. Good, mate. Verratti coming off here. Substitution being made. Insigne on for Verratti. Brian says, how many goals do you think Sweden would beat Netherlands by, Sander? Don't want to talk. Well, 0-2, -2, because we beat him 2-0. But yeah, George Carr says, Sander, do an accent for the loyal people who are watching. All right, fair enough. Give me an accent. I'll do Irish. No, I'll do. I'll do Italian since there's Italian playing. I'll say no. I'll do Irish. I'll do Ireland. I can't do Irish. I can do Scouse. I'll do Scouse, alright? Yeah, right, mate. How you doing? Do you want to kind of Hulk? All I want to do is play football and, I think, that's Wayne Rooney. I think, I just want to play football, it's a fantastic game, and I think we played well. Me and the boys played well, we played well. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the results. There you go. There's your Scouse accent. A lot of things happened there. Darmian again with another shot, but it going wide. 77 minutes into the game now. Italy, that should have gone out for a corner. It took a deflection, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. The Terrible 2 says, that's not bad, is it? It's not bad. It's not a bad accent. Yeah, JB, that's a mix between Gerrard and Rooney. You know, I think, you know, me and the lads who plays well, you know, couldn't quite get the results. You know, yeah, anyway. Jigsaw says, what's it like living in Spain? Love the ladies over there. Like Wi-Fi, just love the connection. Basically, Spain's brilliant. It's getting colder now, if I'm honest. It's probably still like 12, 13 degrees. But blue sky every day. I'm loving it. I've actually got a girlfriend. But, you know, it's good. I'm enjoying it. Football, music, dance, arts is 8, 5, 10. Don't know what you mean, mate. We're 19,347 subscribers. So people that haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Obviously, the road to 20,000 subscribers is on. So everyone that does subscribe is contributing to that road, that goal. There will be a video on the channel in the next maybe in the next month. That I'm going to be making. It should be more cinematic. It should be cool. It won't be like live like this. So yeah, it's going to be an experiment. George Carl says you should do Gerrard. We do not let this slip. We do not. I can't do that one. I don't know why I can't do that one. Bolt Cow is in Sweden. It must be buzzing over there. We're 78.5 minutes into the game, so probably about 15 minutes left. Yes, Shaka says, Sander, in my opinion, I think in March, instead of an international break for 2 weeks, the players have 2 weeks rest, as players in England could be less fatigued and a bit more fresher. I don't want to see a winter break. I don't want to see any sort of break, if I'm honest. I don't really care about international football because I'm not English, so the Holland-Dutch players are all right, although a lot of them do play in England. And I just love Premier League way too much to see a break. I can't really deal with the international breaks, let alone an added break. Matthew McFadden. Italy, more like shittily, ha 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 ha. That is obviously how you make a contribution. He's made a £2 contribution. To do that, just under your comments is a little $ contribute £1, £2, £3, £4, and I'm guaranteed to answer your question or read out your comment. But yes, Italy haven't really done that well. I mean, they've had a few chances, but other than like that Belotti one in the first half, they haven't really looked scintillating. Sweden have defended well. When they've attacked, they've taken their chances, although the goal was a lucky one. Italy have looked rather open, which is quite un-Italy-esque, isn't it? Ooh, 80 minutes in, 5 seconds, about 12, 13, actually probably more than that, probably about 15 minutes if I'm honest. There's been quite a few injuries. There's another player down here. I think he's down with cramp if I'm honest. Join? No. Matthew McFadden says, George, I get away with murder. Yeah, you do, but it's because it's a contribution. I can't have to read it out. Shaka says, yeah, but Sander players need a rest. Resting them in March for at least 2 weeks makes them more fresh. I don't care. I don't want to see a rest in any point. The Swedish fans are going absolutely mental, jumping behind that Italian goal at the moment. Just seeing the goal back, and the Swedish players are going absolutely mental. The Swedish fans are going mental. It was a lucky goal, if I'm honest. It was a shot. It was deflected. Buffon just completely wrong-footed. Well, not wrong-footed. Buffon dived the other way, which is the way it was going. The deflection took it into the other corner. Kofi, yo, how you doing, buddy? Asian Gamer says, all of you in the chat, give me your Twitter and I will follow you, man. Good. $81 minutes, 22 seconds into the game. All Day User says, will you do fan mail? I would give you something. Mate, we've got like 50 viewers. I'm not doing fan mail. Not yet, anyway. Like, if I did fan mail, the only thing I'd get was like a turd in the mail from Matthew McFadden or something like that. Nicolo says, how is Lindelof? He's been pretty poor, if I'm honest, but he hasn't really been tested. He hasn't done really anything calamitous, but there has been a few times when he's kind of swiped at the ball and he's kind of missed it. So, yeah, not looked fantastic. Jigsaw says, why is there a blue dot next to my name? Because that's your, don't worry, that's your, like, your profile picture. Mitchell, what did I miss? Nothing, mate. You've missed nothing. You missed a Scouse accent, and that's about it, pal. Sweden bringing on Svensson for the player that was injured, number 16. Not sure of his name. I'm sure it will come up in a minute. Kraft coming off for Svensson. When's the next Skype show? Says JB FIFA 18. I think I'll probably do a Skype show tomorrow, if I'm honest, like midday. Brian says Lindelof is rubbish. Well, he hasn't looked fantastic for United or Sweden today. So, yeah. Brevy Boy says, guys, England-Germany is even worse. Well, that's what I predicted. If it's still 0-0 there, then that's what I thought. I thought, you know, it'd probably get the views, but... probably get the views, but, like, to be fair, it's going to be a boring game. England are putting out a second-string side. It's a friendly, and it doesn't mean anything, whereas this has got something riding on it, doesn't it? George Carl says, you missed Sander modelling a very fetching shirt. Is this the shirt? Guys, check out my Twitter. I posted a few photos up on there. My Twitter is Sander_Seegers7. Give that a little follow and you'll get all the kind of tweets when we go live on this channel, etc, etc, etc. Vishnu says, do you think Italy will be able to qualify if they lose this game? If they lose it 1-0, I mean, it's easy to go out and to go to Italy and get a result, but obviously it makes it slightly more difficult. All day YouTube, I'm not answering that question, but no, I'm not answering that question. Ball possession, this is literally, gives you an example. In the first half, it was essentially 50-50. Now it's been Italy, 62% possession. So, gives you an idea, doesn't it? Ray likes the channel, and I like you, Ray. Come on, Italy, says Kofa. We're 19,348 subscribers. Guys, can we at least get to 19,350? That would be really good to get there today. Obviously, like I keep saying, not a lot of people watching today, but I expected it. It's been a good game nonetheless. Italy, Sweden causing a little bit of an upset here. 84.5 minutes in now. So, still a little, still like 6-7 minutes to go. See if Italy can get a goal back to try and make the second leg even more interesting than it already will be. All Day YouTube said, you should do a matchday vlog. Well, All Day YouTube, go back onto the channel, watch my matchday vlog for Real Madrid versus Spurs. Not even reading that out. I am John. He says, when am I doing the next Skype show? It'll be probably tomorrow at around midday. Probably. Sarah says, can the most useless Liverpool player, apart from the defence? Oh, Chan. JB says, do you think the World Cup in Qatar will happen? If it does, it's a farce. If it doesn't, it's also a farce. If they do it in winter, it's a farce. If it happens, everything's corrupt. If it doesn't happen, then the FIFA have realised that they're corrupt. Ray's new to the channel and will definitely be coming back for sure. On that note, Football says, sub. Do get subscribing, guys. If you are new, do get subscribing. Do drop a like on the video as well. This channel, we've got a little community going on here, but we want to build it something bigger and greater than it already is to try and get more opinion involved. So if you do subscribe, then you will come and join the That's Football army. Mitchell, no, Belotti got taken off a little while back for Adair. Adair not really done anything up to this point. We're at 86 and a half minutes into the game. There's been quite a few injuries, so I suspect, and quite a few substitutes as well. So I expect there'll probably be 5 minutes added time. I've called it. All Day YouTuber says, I think I'm the viewer who has watched this video the longest. Well, you might be, mate. Brevy says, guys, let's try and get 2 more subscribers today. Indeed, let's get 19,350 subscribers. That would be fantastic if we could do that today. Yeah. "87 minutes in, Italy with the ball on the edge of the box. What can they do with it? Sweden getting all their men behind the ball here. defending, proper parking the bus and fair play to him. Oh my God! It was a cross in. It caught him off guard. It was offside though. To be fair, it was offside. Immobile. It was offside. JB FIFA 18 says Ethan are bad, England are bad, and I hate Gareth Southgate. That is why I didn't watch the England-Germany game, mate. The Italian fans looking down in shame. All day YouTube says you deserve way more subs. Well, we've only been doing this for what? I've only been doing this for like 2-3 months now. So what? 19,348 subscribers ain't too shabby for that time. A ball pops out here on the edge of the box, but it's the only person there was an Italian player. Got one more subscriber until 19,350. That'd be really great if we could get that today. Shaka Phillips says, I wouldn't mind the home nations like England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland hosting the World Cup all together one day. That'd be fantastic. Vincent Giacchi has subscribed to get us to 19,350. I really do appreciate it, guys. Obviously, not many new subscribers that day, but for everyone that has subscribed and for everyone that has tuned in today, brilliant to have you on board. Keen Webster says, that's football, no barely nothing about football. Not quite sure you're right, pal, but fair. 88 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. Not long left now, but although, like I said, I do suspect that there will be about 5 minutes added time. Yeah. Although YouTube says, I'm telling my friends about your YouTube channel. They love it. I really do appreciate it. I think your name's Yayan. Well, that might be someone else. But I really, really do appreciate it, mate. Yeah, if you get some more subscribers in, some more people in, some more viewers in that could share some more opinion, that would be fantastic, mate. What is your next live that you're doing, says Mitchell? Tomorrow I'll be going live, probably with a Skype show, or it might be like a 20-minute topical video. Probably be around midday, but do subscribe and turn your notifications on because I'm not quite 100% sure what time it will be. And Monday I'm doing a watch-along for, I think it's either Denmark, Ireland, or this game, the reverse fixture. Tuesday I'm going live with one of the two games, and Wednesday I'm going live with a watch-along for England versus Brazil. Thursday I'll probably go live with a Skype show. Friday I'll probably go live with a Premier League preview. Saturday I'll probably go live with a watch-along, and so will I do on Sunday. So there you go. It's a packed week full of content. I called it. Like I said, 5 minutes of added time. I don't know why, but that makes me happy that I called it. Who said I don't know anything about football, eh? Eh? Exactly. The Swedish manager is not happy with the 5 minutes added time, but like I called it, because there was a few injuries. Both teams, I think, have made 3 substitutes. So what's that? 3. So what's that? 3 minutes at least, because every substitute takes 30 seconds. That's how much they add on. So that's 3 minutes extra. And if you think about the amount of injuries as well, that's 2 minutes. So yeah, decent. Brevy Boy says, love it, Sander. Cheers, mate. Jigsaw says, fair play doing it though, Sander. Love, we get the shout out time. Yeah. This channel is all about you guys. Obviously, I sit here and do the content, but you guys are as much of a part of it as I am. It's all about interacting with you guys, and I'm so thankful for everyone that does get involved in the channel. Vincent says, are Italy going to score? Well, they have got the possession. I think they've had like 72% possession in this half. We are 1 minute, 11 seconds into the 5 minutes of added time. They've got the ball. Insigne here on the left-hand side. Sweden have got all men behind the ball, but Italy look like they could get a goal, but there is a shot there, almost went out for a throw, and it's actually gone out for a goal kick by Immobile there. All Day YouTube says, looking at Italy's squad, they should win or tie. Yeah, they've got, like I said at the beginning, they've got a superior starting 11, but like I said, Swedish, they've got passion, they haven't got a poor side, and, they've defended well. Italy haven't defended well, the midfield's been poor, they haven't attacked brilliantly. But Sweden have just, taken their chances, even though it was a lucky goal. Two minutes now into the 5 minutes of added time. Obviously 3 minutes to go. Not long. But I've given my match review. Oh, I'll do it now. I'll do actually no, I'll do it closer to the end. Sar called a Sweden win, didn't he? Yes, you did call a Sweden win. Fair play to you. JB says, what did you think of the Man U Chelsea game? I don't want to talk about it, otherwise I'll start cutting myself again. No, I shouldn't have said that. I'm not making fun of self-harm. Not making fun of self-harm whatsoever. Obviously, it's a very serious subject. Although what I'm saying is that was a very depressing. Give me the best. Sweden, with so much passion here, just lashing out on the ball, getting rid of it with 2 minutes 45 minutes into the 45 seconds into the added time here. Italy with the ball, trying to make something happen, but Sweden defending very, very, very well. Not long left now. With 3 minutes into it, can Sweden hold on and get this kind of win to make that second leg a lot easier? By no means is it over and done with, but it would give them the advantage going into that second leg at the start of next week. 3 minutes, 10 seconds in, Italy putting long balls in now into the back post. That goes out for a goal kick, surely. It's out for a Swedish goals kick, right? A Swedish goal kick. Not long left now. 3 minutes, 22 seconds in. Italy looking desperate for a goal, although Italians, I wouldn't panic. All right, I wouldn't panic. I've got no doubt that in Italy you can get more than 2 goals to put you through. Although obviously it'd be nice if you could get a result today. The Swedish fans are going absolutely mental. The Italian substitutes are shaking their heads in despair. About a minute left, guys. I'm going to start giving my review. Sweden on the ball at the moment. So in the first half, Italy started off well. They had a chance with Belotti putting a header very narrowly wide. But then Sweden started to dominate possession, I thought. Or I should say it was 50-50. But Sweden completing more passes. They did well. The Italian midfield didn't look very secure. It looked quite open, as did the Italian defence. In terms of attacking threat, Italy didn't really show much. Sweden did, however. They were constantly pressing that Italian backline, and they got a lucky goal. They've held on. They've defended well. In the second half, Italy have literally had about 78% possession, I reckon. But they haven't really done much with it. Sweden have parked the bus. They haven't obviously been able to get in behind. And fair play to Sweden. There's about 15 seconds left of the game now. Sweden are 1-0 up. Zlatan is at the game. He's standing up. And this will be an absolutely fantastic result for Sweden, getting them a little bit closer to World Cup qualification. That is it, guys. That is it. Thank you very, very much for joining me. We're at 90,350 subscribers. A very nice number to round off up on. I know we haven't had many viewers today, but I do really, really appreciate the loyal set of you that have tuned in today to watch me watch the Sweden versus Italy game. It's been a pleasure doing this stream for you guys, and I shall see you tomorrow around midday-ish. I'll see you tomorrow in a bit.